I'd love to tell you a story. It's a story about how a simple bucket list actually changed my life forever. The president just walked up. I was in the prime of my life, and I was very happy. But anxiety caused me to have trouble sleeping. And ultimately, this lack of sleep, this constant pressure that I put on myself, it all contributed to me sliding into a depression. Everything that I'd worked so hard for my entire life was suddenly gone. Then I decided to make a shift. I started talking about what I was going through for the first time to my friends. And I realized I wasn't the only one that was going through some of these feelings. I wasn't alone. So we decided to pose this question to ourselves. What do you want to do before you die? We have all these things that we want to do, but we haven't done them because they're buried. And we have these moments in our lives where we're inspired to go after those things, but the day-to-day buries them. Life gets in the way. And so we just decided to make the most epic bucket list of all time. That one small decision would completely change the rest of my life. These list items, I was convinced they were impossible. Slowly, they started to fall off the list. Have a beer with Prince Harry. Be interviewed by Oprah. Make a TV show. Write a #1 New York Times bestseller. Tell a judge you want the truth, you can't handle the truth. And then we thought every time we cross something off our list, let's help a stranger we meet cross something off their bucket list. When you help someone else, you don't just help that one person. You help the people around them, right? You help their family, you help their friends. That creates a ripple effect. Now, this idea of a ripple effect is very powerful because it proves that one person can create an incredible impact. So remember this, within your teams, right? With your clients, each small gesture of gratitude, each helping hand, every time you go above and beyond creates this invisible ripple that's hard to measure, but it's very real.
And we keep our dreams alive.
We all have to take care of our mental health just like we have to take care of our physical health. That allows us to be the best version of ourselves, and then we can perform and we can thrive. And one way we get energy from our life is by doing those things that we love, following those passions, taking those moments that fuels us, that fires us up, that gives us energy. And then we can deploy that energy in any way that we wish. So this is the new leadership. By you putting yourself first, you put yourself in a position to serve others. So it's not selfish, it's actually service. I'm hoping that you're starting to see how following these goals have a huge impact in what you do here every day. So what I want to leave you with is a simple process to achieve any big goal. I call these the 5 steps to make the impossible possible. This whole thing is all about coming back to who you truly are. Because when you are who you are, you're more powerful.